Hello and welcome to the Video Coin Enthusiasts. In today's video I am reviewing the Platinum Jubilee 50-cent coin, which was released earlier this year on the 5th of May 2022 to highlight another Jubilee milestone achieved by the late Queen. So before I further review this coin, I just want to analyze with you the wordings Platinum and Jubilee. Let's just understand what those words mean, because it's very important for us to know this, to understand what a Jubilee coin is. So I'll start out by asking, what is a Jubilee exactly? Modern terms of a Jubilee describe it as an anniversary event which celebrates a milestone of the life and reign of a monarch. So yeah, you might have seen the Jubilee events every decade or so on TV. It's a rather huge celebration that's all over TV, and it's thrown by the royals to celebrate the Queen's reign of her service. The anniversary event is usually labelled as the accession to the throne, which means gaining power to the throne, and the event is celebrated after a specific number of years. So the late Queen has had 6 Jubilee celebrations. The very first Jubilee was celebrated in 1977, which was the 25th anniversary of her reign, and the event was called the Silver Jubilee. So Silver Jubilee was the very first Jubilee celebration event for the Queen. 15 years later was the Ruby Jubilee event, and that was in 1992, 40th year anniversary of the reign. 10 years after that was the Golden Jubilee in 2022 for the 50th year anniversary. Another 10 years later was the Diamond Jubilee in 2007 for the 60th year anniversary of the Queen's reign. Then in 2017, after 65 years of service, which was the very first ever very first time a monarch had achieved 65 years of service, they called it the Sapphire Jubilee. And earlier this year, the Queen achieved what we call the Platinum Jubilee, 70th year anniversary of her reign. And my logic tells me that platinum is the highest precious metal in the world. Certainly up there. And since no one has achieved 70 years of being a monarch before, I would say that's the highest, well, it's the longest serving monarch ever. So it aligns with the highest precious metal. Longest serving, highest precious metal. There you have the Platinum Jubilee. So that's just my little logical thinking behind the wording. Jubilee, the word Jubilee even traces back to biblical times. So there's a bit of history behind the word Jubilee. It's quite interesting. Anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. let's take a look at the coin. So up above we have the crown. In the center of the coin we got the Queen's initials. Bottom left hand corner we see the word platinum. Here we've got the designer of the coin's initials, BS, which stands for B. Scott. I'm not too sure of what B stands for. Yeah, so B. Scott is the designer. And the word Jubilee. Bottom right hand corner. Let's flip this card around. So denomination is 50 cents. Yes, this is a 50-cent coin. The metal is made out of a composition of copper and nickel. We call that kuni, copper nickel. The mass of the coin is 15.55 grams. The diameter is 31.51 millimeters. The finish is uncirculated, so yeah, this is a collector's coin only. It's not meant to find its way into circulation, but you know, sometimes it does. It'd be very rare for you to find this coin in circulation, but it is possible. Mintage 70,000, so it's a pretty low number of these coins. Yeah, only 70,000 of these released for purchase. And as I was saying not too long ago, the designer is B. Scott. I'm not sure what B stands for. But yeah, B. Scott is the designer of the reverse side of the coin. And since we're on that topic, the obverse designer of the coin is Jody Clark. Those are his initials there. It's very hard to see, but yeah. The first and possibly last ever Platinum Jubilee. Thanks for listening.